Skill-based podcasting. You need it in your life.
Hey, welcome back to Skill-Based Podcasting. This is episode 27. I'm Elias, and this is Ty.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty damn good. It snowed a little bit. If there's one thing you should know about me, I love snow.
You love it. I hate
I
it.
fucking love it, bro.
It's funny because the kids got out of school on Tuesday for rain,
Yeah.
and then Friday when it actually snowed, they were in school. I mean, it wasn't a lot of snow.
It was so
but still,
dumb, dude. It was literally just raining, but
Made no
yeah,
sense.
I fucking love snow, dude. It's God's,
I hate
it's
it.
God's baby wipe to clean up the land.
Baby wipe. Yeah.
Even if I have to shovel the driveway and clean off my car and have a 50% chance of dying on my way to work, I still love it. Just the white coat over everything.
Around here, the past few years, it seems like all we get is like the freezing rain mixture. Like we don't get like a lot of snow anymore.
Sometimes.
Back when we were kids, it was like that shit dumped.
I know.
Looked like an 80s nightclub everywhere.
Global swarming, bro.
Global swarming, yeah. Yeah, I feel all right. I got a lot of sleep last night. I was going to stay up for the last UFC pay-per-view on ESPN because they're moving to Paramount, so it's all going to be free. So it's the last one of the year, so I was like, I'm going to stay up and watch this. 10 o'clock came, main card started, I fell asleep.
It's too late,
and
bro.
I was out, and then I woke up, and it sounded like popcorn. Like I stood up, and like every joint in my body was just like popping. And I was like, what the hell? Like, dude,
Mid-30s.
Getting old sucks. I have like 4 years until my dick stops working,
I know,
and then it's
I know.
over for
And
me.
then we got to start doing Blue Chew ads because
Yeah.
we're going to be using them.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. It was literally like Orville Redenbacher was in the bedroom, and I stood up, and I was like, is this what it's like? Everything's just going to start popping? Because like I feel fine.
Yeah.
But like
But the
everything
noises-
just creaks.
My thing is like, and it pisses me off. I'll do squats and my knees every time I go down. I can hear like my tendons like, and then my knees pop when I come up.
Some WD-40
And I'm like,
on them
I know. I'm
things,
like it feels fine, but the noise itself makes me feel like it's fucked up.
well, you probably have fucked up knees because you were jumping out of helicopters and shit, right?
Dude, my
Like,
shit's cooked.
oh,
My
I'm
shins,
sure.
my ankles, my knees. They're
Oh,
like
shins,
I don't
dude.
even run because if I run, it like the impact like kills my ankles and my knees.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks. Yeah, getting old fucking sucks, dude. That's why we play games, so I can just disassociate from my dick not working in 4 years.
Disassociate from my body just crumbling.
Yeah, everything falls apart. It doesn't get better.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I feel pretty good.
Nice. All right. Last week's community question we'll get to. It was what are your favorite gaming slang terms? Mostly we had actually talked about that the episode before.
Yeah.
So we got most of our answers in our Discord, which we just opened last week. And if you haven't joined the Discord, go join the Discord.
Yeah.
And thank you to the people that have already popped in there and said they're loving the podcast, gave hot takes, everything we're seeing in the chat. We love it.
Yeah,
I
there
love
was
getting on there and seeing you guys.
There was some feedback. It seems like everybody that's been in there so far has been extremely cool. We did get hit with like a spam thing like day one.
We did?
Yeah, there was like somebody doing crypto shit.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I got rid of it
You took care of
immediately
it?
and banned it. But
Thanks, King.
yeah, everyone else seems like they got their life together. They're not
Yeah.
crypto bros. So everybody's cool. So we definitely encourage you guys to hop in there. But we had some good ones that I didn't even, I guess I thought of, but like when I saw it like putting down in the comment,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is actually like a really good one. Like in my Discord, Minnie Lauren just said, honestly, it's GG. He's
Yeah.
like, doesn't matter how you played, if you did well or if you won. It's just a good thing to say and brightens everyone's day a little bit. But on the flip side of that, like
Is that always true?
when someone gets rolled and they hear a GG, they're like, this motherfucker's being sarcastic.
When it wasn't a GG.
Yeah, like you never know the intention of the other team because they might say
Yeah.
GG and genuinely mean it, like, oh, good game, like, whatever. And then sometimes they're definitely being sarcastic shitheads.
Yeah.
The Brain YouTube said, my fave is just SYBAU, which is shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
I don't use it, but any Google web game autocorrects it to symbol. So I guess the text just autocorrects. He says it triggers people so hard. It definitely triggers people. Like it's become like a TikTok thing where everyone's just like, shut your bitch ass up.
You can just say it for anything.
And then JK or JKen D128 said GG's no heals. Marvel Rivals, Overwatch,
GG no
everything.
heals.
APX said, my answer is GL HF, good luck, have fun. There's no way it's toxic. It's just spreading good vibes. And no matter what, if someone says good luck, have fun, everyone on both sides has a good match. That latter part isn't true.
Yeah.
Sometimes people suck.
That one was really popular at the beginning of League, GLHF. And even if you say it's always good vibes, I think people started to say it to like kind of like coax the other team into like, I don't know, dude. League just got so toxic. Literally nothing in all chat had good intentions. So like anything they say, like even the most pure thing like that was just taken the wrong way.
Right. Your brother had some good ones.
What did he
Stanky
have?
Poo Poo. He said domed camping noob. I also like doming camping noobs.
Those were all huge when we were young.
Yeah. I didn't even think about camping.
I didn't either. It is. It's fucking hilarious, the imagery. Like you just pitching up a tent and having a little campfire.
Marshmallows.
Not moving.
Yeah. That's a great one. Domed makes me think of high school where like we would like roast each other in class and we'd just be like, boom, headshot.
Yeah.
Like that was just like a thing.
Yeah.
Like domed always makes me think of that.
That era.
The homie Spooderpool said C9. Love the background to it. Got Discord specifically for this, by the way.
You're going to have to explain this one because I'm sure like 90% of our
I don't even really know the lore behind it. I think it was
Overwatch.
It was it was Overwatch and C9, Cloud9, I guess.
Yeah.
It was stepped off the point.
They stepped off. It was the escort.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called in Marvel Rivals. You stay next to the car and it moves through the map.
Yeah, it's the payload.
They literally had control of the situation and they just stepped off.
And
this is like
blunder.
This is a professional Overwatch team, Cloud9, the organization.
Yeah.
So now anytime in like Marvel or Overwatch, someone steps off the point, even though they could have been on there to like keep the game going, they call it C9. Yeah.
It's a good one. I mean, you feel so defeated in that moment when you
it's like
you have it, and then you just make a mental blunder for one little hiccup, and it just costs you the game. And then they're just like C9. You're like, fuck, we did C9.
Yeah, it's like you probably think two of your teammates are on it, and they think two of their teammates are on it, and everyone just steps off for like 1 second.
Yeah, this guy's got it. You have too much faith in your teammates sometimes. Shout out to Spooderpool for
saw on YouTube. Too Sweet Elite 27 say goop. That's a new one.
It's part like it's becoming an everyday vocabulary for me. Like I'll just be like cooking and I'll be like a little bit of goop. Like I say it so much now. It's funny because when I was driving up to my girlfriend's, I said, I forget what it was, but she was like, "Oh, enjoy whatever podcast you listen to," and she sent me a GIF of Peanut, and I was like, he's not a podcast, he's a streamer, but yes, I do listen to him. But like, she doesn't see the appeal behind him. She's like, he seems annoying, and I was like, well, he kind of is, but he's funny. Like his vocabulary is just infiltrating my brain. But I think Goop is just too new to be like my favorite. Yakuza, who fucked up in the Discord, put his lingo in the wrong channel and then went back and
corrected
made me happy. He said, for me, it was the term noob tube. You always have one in each game running around noob tubing motherfuckers. Also, one that gets me triggered, don't know why, is hard scoping. Dudes be getting all butt hurt because you're playing a sniper and looking down the scope.
I loved that one.
Hard scoping was always
that is like, kind of a ridiculous thing to be branded. Like, stop hard scoping. It's like I'm literally using the sniper rifle the way it's intended to be used. Right. It's not intended to be like quick scoping. That was just a
trend,
a thing that was able to do because of the game mechanics. But when you're sniping, like traditionally in like the first shooters, you're like aiming in, but that it's hard scoping, like it's a negative thing.
I think it's different when you're like literally laying down prone camping
for like 30
and you're
seconds.
Just holding an angle and you're just like waiting for them to. It's different if you're like scanning an area in your scope the whole time, but if you're just holding one spot,
hard scoping. Well, dude, in Counter-Strike, like pro Counter-Strike, you literally do that for like a whole round. If you're
hold that angle.
If you're on a counter terrorist, you're hard scoping the fuck.
But that was cool. It's always fun to go down memory lane on some of them.
Yeah.
Again, there's probably a million new ones that are coming out that we're not hip to because we're getting old. But thank you guys for the feedback.
Yeah. And there's like, well, I mean, I mentioned it last time. It's cool that gaming has like its own slang because, I mean, people don't understand how young gaming is. Mm-hmm. And like everything else has its own slang, like baseball, fucking
football,
everything. So it's like it's interesting to see which ones stay around. Like GG has stayed around, like Noob, and a lot of them haven't stayed around. But yeah, it's just cool.
Yeah. This week's community question, cue the jingle.
Start your self-expression.
Express yourself.
It's time for the community question.
Community question.
What is your game of the year? It's, you don't have to go with what is popular.
Yeah.
You can say what you played a lot of and what you enjoyed the most, but what is your game of the year?
Your personal favorite.
Yeah, your favorite.
Not what you think should win game of the year.
Yeah,
That's
this
a Game
isn't
Awards
hive
show.
mind. This isn't sheep.
What is your
What you
favorite?
played the most of, what
Yeah.
you could not stop playing. That is what we want to know, what your game of the year is. What is it for you?
Shit, bro. I mean, it's got to be Arc Raiders.
Really?
Yeah.
That fast for you, huh?
I mean, Deadlock
You're a
hasn't
Raider
released.
now.
I'm a
You're
Raider. I mean,
locked. We held off for so long.
we held off, but we're big multiplayer guys, and I want to give it to something I'm actually playing. Like, I'm not like, I haven't beat Expedition 33. I think it's good, but I think it's a little overrated if I'm being honest. But I'm someone who's played like 100 JRPGs and a lot of good RPGs.
So your standard is higher.
My standard is like a lot of people. I feel like this game, there's a lot of people that have kind of onboarded to it because it's more approachable than a lot of older RPGs. And to be honest, we don't really get a lot of good turn-based RPGs these days.
Right.
So I do see that point as well. But I mean, you've played a lot of the Final Fantasies too, so it wouldn't be like mind-breaking for you.
Yeah, it'd be like good, but
Yeah, it's like, but it is
you know
really
the difference
fucking
between
good.
a good and a bad one.
Yeah, but it is really fucking good. Like the soundtrack is awesome. It's quality, the writing, the characters, the voice acting. It's fucking amazing. I do think, I mean, we'll get to it, but I think that should be game of the year, like at the award show. But my personal game of the year is Arc Raiders.
Okay. So I was thinking about this and I'm a little confused on like the timeline for submittal because Rivals did come out in December and I don't think it was included in last year's Game Awards.
So it just doesn't get to be in any?
But it's not in any of the categories this year. And I feel like it's,
What the fuck?
I feel like that's a slap in the face for what Marvel Rivals was. And maybe it's because of like, oh, it's an IP, like it's Disney, like it was already there for them. They just copied Overwatch. And I get that. But I think Marvel Rivals took over not just gaming for a while, but also like pop culture. Like you saw so many TikTok trends of like people walking in malls yelling the voice lines and shit like that. Like it became like this big broad thing. And obviously it's huge with cosplay. Like, but you know, it did have its issues with the ranked and the community. Yeah. But I played a lot of it. So I was gonna say Marvel Rivals for that. I obviously played a lot of it. I was also gonna say other games that I've had fun with, like RV There Yet. Like the game's fun as shit. It's goofy. Is it game of the year? Probably not, but I enjoyed it. I can't say Deadlock because it's still in alpha, but that would be mine because I love that. Out of everything that we've played together this year,
it's my favorite.
Deadlock is my favorite.
Whatever year that game comes out, I mean, that'll probably be my game of the year.
For me, I got to go, not even Red Sec. It's Battlefield 6. Okay. Like, I'm not even like a multiplayer shooter kind of enjoyer. But Battlefield 6 was like, it gave me that good feeling to play a shooter again.
That's true.
And I liked the goofiness of it, playing with the boys. Battlefield 6 was my game of the year.
Yeah, it was. Battlefield 6 is like this. The gunplay, the fucking sound, they just nailed everything. It just captures that old Battlefield feeling. Yeah. And Battlefield hasn't done that in so long.
I actually like Battlefield 6 more than I like Red Sec, honestly.
Really?
Like, Red Sec is good. Don't get me wrong. Like, we had a lot of fun with it. We haven't played in a while, but I'm
tired of Battle Royales.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, it didn't give me the dope that I thought it would. It's still good, but I had more of a good time playing the multiplayer.
I mean, we went over this, like, it didn't feel good to win in Red Sec. And it was like, there's no rewards, there's no, like, and the Battle Royale loop is, like, fun in itself, and, like, the story of the game is fun, but it just didn't, the way that battle royales also have like the games have gotten shorter, I think has affected it a little bit. It doesn't feel as good to win. Like PUBG days, bro, it'd be a whole fucking excursion to win a game. It was like so long, but when you won it, it really felt good for some reason. But we might just be burnt out on battle royales too, because we both went crazy on Apex, Warzone. Like,
you even played Fortnite for a little battle royale fix every now and then. Like,
yeah.
So I think RedSec is good, but it just didn't give me the dope that I was hoping for.
Yeah.
So for that, like, Battlefield 6 did a lot more for me because
I
with the boys, like,
I was going to
say
good
shooter, a polished shooter. Like, it felt good to play it again, and for that reason, I can't give it to Arc Raiders. I think the game's great.
Yeah,
but it's not really my preference.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm still like up in the air on Arc Raiders, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good.
I think now that I've played Arc a lot, it's like, it does kind of feel like what's the point after a while? I know that the expedition is kind of the end game, and I've now completed that. So when the wipe happens on the 20th, whatever, like it really depends on that update if I'll keep playing it. Like if there's a big ass like winter update and all the maps are covered in snow and shit, which has been kind of rumored.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I've been seeing people say this is like fake rumors that someone made up. If there's something big like that, it'll be dope. And they maybe even change other stuff, like new items or how items interact with each other, like something. But if it just continues this way and you just do expedition, then wipe,
people will get bored.
I'm not going to
inherently like that's what's going to happen.
Like I will straight up just go back to Deadlock. Like there's no, like I gotta have. I mean, and so far I think they're going to do that because they're an awesome company, Embark. If you haven't watched, they have like this 3-episode series of the making of Arc Raiders, and it's actually really dope. And like you can see the passion, and it's a lot of inspiration there. They actually plan to release Arc Raiders before the finals, but they completely changed the game from having no PvP to having PvP. So they released the finals first so they could reset Arc Raiders and like cook. So they added PvP. So
that's a good call, because if this game,
dude, I think they made the right call.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that are hoping for like a PvE mode, but if this game itself was just PvE, it would not be anywhere near as successful as it is right now. You need that element.
Yeah, there's just so many funny TikToks and stuff of people talking and like,
dude.
People say that people are toxic and then PvP ruins it. Like a very small percentage of people say that, to be fair, but it's just not true, bro. Like it wouldn't be the game it is.
It can be toxic, but it's also entertaining in like a weird way, because like we played that one game where we had just loaded in to Buried City and we were going to the pharmacy for a mission. And I'm saying like fresh server.
Yeah.
And we hear someone on a zip line and we're like, are they down there by the metro? Like, are they They were literally setting up shop with barricades and mines at 29 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Like, and we came down there and we killed. You were like, you're doing the cringiest shit ever, by the way. Like, it was so weird that they literally loaded in the game to do that.
They went straight down there. They were kitted up with jolt mines, fucking explosives. Like they were ready to take out like 3 teams, like camping the extraction point a minute into the game. I said, y'all are playing this game the cringiest fucking way.
And we
like,
killed them.
I'm glad we killed your ass.
But it was like, you know, if we got everything in the pharmacy and went down there and fucking didn't expect it, like, we would have been like, this is toxic and this is bullshit. But it was funny because we ruined their plan. But then we also had the game where like we were loading in to take out the matriarch for the first time together. Yeah. And we're like 20 minutes in and we're like, no one's really doing it. Should we do it? Like, we're like, all right, fuck it. And as soon as we get started, someone shoots us in the back and we're like, yo, we're doing matriarch. And they swear they didn't hear us. First guy comes around the corner, we cook this shit. Yeah. And then we get hit with a fucking trigger nade, which is OP as hell. Yeah. And it just ruins it. And we were like, yo, we were doing the matriarch. And they were like, we didn't hear you. Like, you heard us.
Yeah, you heard
so
us.
that's the
as
toxic
they're like
part.
knocking us out.
But it adds an element to the game that needs to be there for the entertainment value. So
yeah, it adds the human aspect of like, I mean, we've talked about it.
Yeah. We'll get more into some Arc Raider stuff. Yeah. Because we're having fun with it. But the 2025 nominees and categories are in. The Game Awards is I think Thursday on the 11th.
Yep.
So when this episode comes out, we won't know who won, but we'll find out. Game of the Year category. You have Expedition 33. You have Death Stranding 2. You have Donkey Kong Bonanza. You have Hades 2. You have Hollow Knight Silksong, and you have Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've never heard of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Donkey Kong Bonanza seems like an industry plant.
You love Donkey Kong.
I love Donkey Kong.
I've heard that.
but
I heard
don't
that.
Like
I
this
heard that.
Like I've watched people play it, and I'm like, this does
Really?
not feel like Donkey Kong to me.
Kingdom Come.
I didn't even know a second Death Stranding came out.
I did, but I just don't. Those games don't look fun to me. I'm sorry. I
Hideo
don't want to carry a.
Kojima,
I don't want to carry a fucking incubated baby across the desert or across the fucking moon for half an hour.
That does sound like a horrible time.
It looks cool.
It's got Norman Reedus though.
I don't know. Maybe it's great. Maybe the story is just so impactful that it's great. But yeah, I ain't
but
got time for that.
Noticeably not on there is Arc Raiders. Expedition 33 and Silksong, I think, are the two.
Yeah, and we're the most unqualified people to say what should win because
Right.
we play multiplayer games now because we're old and we don't have time.
Right.
And but I do see everything that's being said online, and it seems like the two front runners are Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Expedition 33. And I'm pretty sure Expedition 33 is like going to win, and everyone knows it.
They're probably going to win a lot of the categories.
Yeah. It's a small dev team that just broke out with an original game like this. Whenever this happens, it's always great, and they usually win stuff. So there's nothing. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looks good. It's just like an open world medieval RPG.
Okay.
I actually played the first one, but I didn't beat it. I played it a little bit. There's a lot of fucking dialogue. It's a lot of time invested to play those games. I don't know. From what I've heard, the second one just improved like everything about the first one. So it's just like strictly better than the first game.
Okay.
Which is good. I haven't played the second one, and I haven't played any of the other games. Except I've played Expedition 33.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't see anything else winning besides that for Game of the Year.
I mean, I played Hollow Knight, the first one.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if they won awards for that, but if they didn't, they should have. It was great. I didn't play Silksong yet. I know a lot of people were saying it was too hard.
I think that
I think the appeal for Silksong has kind of waned a little bit, though.
Yeah,
like
it had a moment.
Yeah, it had a moment when it first came out. People
it
were
sold a
excited,
lot. I know that,
but I think a lot of people kind of just, I don't know, they lost interest.
I think Donkey Kong's in there just to like.
It's an industry plant.
I think I was gonna say I think it's in there just for them to be like, hey, we didn't forget about Nintendo. Like
Yeah,
you're included.
Yeah, it's in there.
But
It's not Mario Kart World.
There's like no chance that's winning.
Let's see other categories. I mean, they have best game direction. They have best narrative, best art direction.
Hold on, before we move on, let's pull up a tweet I had from.
Yeah, what do you got?
So this is. It's in the photos.
Is
Down
it
on
in
the
photos?
right, yeah. This is from the community lead. This is from the community lead of Arc Raiders, Embark, the
Oscar
developer.
Thunberg.
Yeah, Oscar Lundberg. He said, so if you look at this chart, it says the top trending games on Google in 2025 per year. So this is what people are searching.
Okay.
The most searched game is Arc Raiders. And he said, and still no Game of the Year nomination? Eh? With a little skull emoji. So he's basically saying like...
He's Canadian.
Yeah. He's basically saying, well, nomination, eh? But he's saying like, bro, like this is the people's game. There's so many fucking people like searching this game on Google and we don't even have a Game of the Year nomination. Meanwhile, is Donkey Kong Bonanza on here? Is fucking Silksong on here?
Death Stranding's not on there.
Like, I know that doesn't mean popularity doesn't mean everything for like a game to be
Right.
considered for a Game of the Year, but he's kind of got a good point. And I thought it was just cool for a dev to like speak out and like defend his own game for once. Cause like
stand on your shit.
you never see this shit. Devs are always just like, well, those other games deserved it.
No,
But he's
fuck
he's
that.
like, nah, like we're crushing it.
Yeah,
Like
they
we're
are.
the number one searched game on Google, which doesn't mean everything because people are probably just searching like, where do I find this item in this
yeah,
for this
like we
quest?
do.
Yeah. So that's kind of like, okay.
Well, I mean, there's a lot on there. GTA 6 is on there. That hasn't even come out yet. Minecraft, Roblox. So like it's a bit of a mixed bag. You do see Expedition 33 on there.
Yeah.
You do see Split Fiction on there.
Which is like pretty crazy that Expedition 33 is on there because that's just like a single player game. Like, why are people Googling that? You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
it's not one of those games where, people like Roblox and Minecraft, they're probably Googling like how to do this.
Who
thing.
votes for is it like an academy, like the Oscars or
Yeah.
like
There is one award that's like the People's Choice Award.
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just like a curated, like these fucking big wigs. I don't even know who.
Well,
it
that's
is.
the thing that like people always have a problem with the Oscars. It's like the movie that that audiences like the most never even gets nominated, but it's
No.
always some obscure like indie film that like got released in one theater around
No
the
one's
world.
seen it. Yeah. Like what was last year's? It was like that. It was like Amora or something. That,
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
It was like some girl that was. I think she was like a stripper. Or
but
prostitute
sometimes
or
they
something.
do get it right. Like
Yeah,
you probably never seen Parasite, but
I haven't.
Parasite's really fucking good.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
on my
Korean
list.
film.
Yeah,
But like the story is not Korean. It's really good. But yeah, there's always that thing where like people are like, who's voting for this shit? Like, is it the people or is it these?
this says it's a combination of a jury of video game media and influencers, 90%.
So
and
IGN?
10% public voting.
So motherfuckers like IGN and Dexerto or some shit. I don't know. I mean,
Jury of over
Yeah.
100 media and
like there might be
influencers.
more of a criteria for this than like a people's kind of choice, but it's a shame when like the popularity of something doesn't mean that it's going to get game of the year.
Yeah,
Because you would kind of think it defaults to that, like what people are playing the most, what people like the most should win, right? But,
yeah,
But sometimes there's some good games that people didn't get to see
yeah.
that they're. I don't know. I know it's funny. I learned a fact the other day. I was listening to something that was talking about podcast or documentaries
Mhm.
and like awards for documentaries, and there was a year where there were 2 documentaries that came out that like people thought were the best thing ever, and they didn't win any awards. So the Oscars like changed their criteria for it because before what they were doing, they would sit in the theater and watch these documentaries, and the crowd would have flashlights. And if the flashlights turned on for everyone, they would just stop the documentary and move on. And these 2 documentaries got like 15 minutes of play, and then they switched
Got
it.
stopped.
So like these critics didn't even give a fuck
Yeah.
on really rating it for what it was. So that's why they got, ignored. But they ended up changing the criteria after that because they were like, no, these probably should have won.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what the documentaries were, but
Yeah, and that's a good point because like a lot of like people playing Ark and Battlefield, they'll play it for like 50 hours, then stop. And then like Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, you can't really judge that game unless you've played the whole thing and like got through the intro and learned how the systems work, the combat. So like it's like playing like 5 minutes of that RPG and seeing like the opening cutscene and being like,
not for me.
yeah, that should win Game of the Year. So yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, even on this note, like Battlefield 6, like that's second in most Google searched. Battlefield 6 is huge. Like it was the same thing. There was it was all in gaming culture. There was TikToks, like funny shit, like medic clips. It was a big game. And it still has a lot of players. So you could even argue Battlefield 6 should be in Game of the like over like Donkey Kong, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Are we serious?
100%. Donkey Kong is not, it's an industry
Like,
plant.
dude.
So they had some other categories on here. So they have one called Best Ongoing, and it's awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player's experience over time. Here's your nominees: Final Fantasy, I guess it's 14,
Yeah.
Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
Mm.
I saw a video the other day of someone in No Man's Sky riding an alien, and it looked like a penis. It looked like the South Park episode where they're bouncing on the balls.
Oh my God.
Like it genuinely looked like that.
No Man's
but-
Sky is like the greatest Cinderella story of all time in gaming, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember when that game came out, how it fucking fell on its face because it wasn't complete? All the things they
No.
promised weren't in the game. All the
No.
things they promised weren't in the game.
Really?
Yeah, and they actually slowly like made the game good as fuck, and like people came back.
Cyberpunk did that too. Like
They
when
did.
it first came
yeah.
out, they had
No Man's
so many
Sky was
issues.
a lot worse though.
Oh,
It was
okay.
literally like, this is the worst fucking game, and you guys didn't do anything It was like the game
Fucked
was
it
so
up.
bare bones, and then they actually like saved it, and it was like now it's like very lauded to be a great game,
Right.
which is crazy.
It's definitely a mixture of games in there. Like Rivals being in there, Fortnite.
Yeah.
I feel like Fortnite should just be in there every year.
It's hard to argue against Fortnite for ongoing
the
games.
shit that they do, the content that they have.
Yeah,
like,
the updates, the numbers speak for themselves. Like it's obviously working.
right. Even us, like that don't play Fortnite, we hear what's going on
Yeah.
in Fortnite,
Mhm.
like the fucking Simpsons. Or
Is Overwatch 2 on there?
No,
Okay. I was gonna say
they've improved a lot.
they've made a good comeback from when it came out. So I'm surprised that Overwatch 2 isn't on there. No Man's Sky is crazy because it's so old.
Mhm.
But yeah, it really has. They've done a lot of big updates this year too. Like every year they do. That game's been out for so fucking long now. But what was the first one?
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 14. That game's been out forever too.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about what they've done. I'd probably go with fuck. If I wanted to give it to like a new game, I'd probably pick Marvel Rivals because the updates have been good.
Yeah.
They've been like pretty consistent.
And the speed of which they're doing them. Like it's every month you're getting something. Like
Yeah.
that's a lot.
If I'm going off straight numbers and like what it actually should be is probably Fortnite.
Yeah.
Regrettably, as hard as it is for me to say
As
that.
hard as that says. I'm not going to go into detail too much about this category, but it's called Best Performance, which is for voice acting. 3 of the nominees are from Expedition 33.
I'm sure.
One's from Ghost of Yotei. One's from Silent Hill, and then one is from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Didn't play it.
I didn't even know that was a game.
Really?
No.
I've heard it was pretty good.
It's
like-
Troy Baker. That's the guy from I think that did Joel in The Last of Us.
Oh.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. But yeah, 3 people from Expedition 33. One of which is Charlie Cox.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was one
Yeah,
of the
he-
voice actors, but that's
Yeah,
cool.
He's the main dude.
Next, we have Best Community Support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. Baldur's Gate 3 is on there.
I haven't been keeping up with it.
Neither have I. Great game. I don't know what they do
I could see
But-
that game being very community like
oriented.
oriented and
Yeah.
like the community is like into like mods and shit.
And then you have some repeats here. You got Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and there's No Man's Sky.
Okay.
So good. I mean,
I feel like Helldivers 2 has fallen off a little bit. I mean,
yeah.
it did have a big moment, just
It
like
did.
Arc Raiders kind of
There was
is.
some resurgence. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's actually been a lot of comparing between Arc Raiders and Helldivers as far as like the audience crossing over.
Okay.
People are always like, hey, if you don't want the PvP, go play Helldivers too. Because it's kind of the same thing. You kill robots and loot robots. But yeah, I don't know.
This one's so best debut indie game. This one caught my eye. Blueprints, never heard of it. Expedition 33. I think that's a layout right there. Despelote looks like a soccer game. But then Dispatch.
Ooh.
And I wanted to bring Dispatch up because I've seen a lot of people talking about this game recently.
Yeah.
And
I've seen a lot of clips of it.
Yeah.
It's always just of that fucking hot girl.
Ooh,
I'm like,
I'm
all
always
right.
interested.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about Dispatch. I don't know what it's about, but it has my curiosity, and it might be something that I try soon.
You'd probably enjoy it. You just basically play through a comic book. Like it's very
sounds awesome.
It's very story driven. You just make decisions, and the characters like have relationships,
Okay.
and you just kind of play through the story. I guess the story can branch off different ways. I haven't played
That's
it.
right up my alley then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that.
Yeah,
Dispatch.
it looks cool though. It's like it's a cool idea. There's been other games like that. What was that game that was really big with the what was it called? It was big like God, the name is right on the tip of my dick. I can't remember the fucking name. But it was like a comic book and they had like multiple series. It was big when like Last of Us came out. God damn it. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
Somebody will have to inform me in the comments
it
what
ain't
game
gonna
I'm
be
thinking
me.
of.
I can't.
It's kind of like Dispatch, but Dispatch is, they're like superheroes, and it's like it looks like a cartoon more.
Yeah.
God
Uh,
damn it!
you'll think of it
Yeah, it'll
towards
come
the
to
end
me.
of this episode. I
It'll come to
guarantee
me
you.
after
Like,
we
"Oh,
stop
there it is."
recording.
Best VR AR. I'm not going to go into the nominees for this because I don't know anything about them. Other than like I see ads for them when I'm watching streaming services. But I think this category in the very near future will become bigger and bigger. And I would venture to say within the next 5 years, I think a VR game will win Game of the Year.
That's a bold prediction, my friend.
5 to 10 years. I'll give myself a little buffer.
Yeah.
I would say within the next 5 to 10 years, a VR game will win Game of the Year.
You know, we haven't really talked about VR yet.
This shit makes me motion sick, but I know they're going to improve. I saw somebody playing, what game was it? Oh, I can't remember what game it was, but they were playing VR on like the walking pads that they use in Ready Player One. And I was like, this is where it's going. Like I
feel like VR has kind of underperformed with how people thought it would be. With how good it's pretty fucking good, bro.
I think it's going to get
already.
better.
It's going to get better, but it's pretty impressive. Like the latest, even like the Quest 3 or the Meta. Is that what it's called?
Meta Quest.
Yeah, the Quest 3 is like crazy. Like I have the Quest 2 and it's already like pretty fucking impressive. I was playing I played a couple cool like story games on there.
Okay.
But I was playing for a little bit the Battle Royale. The fuck is it called? Population 1.
Oh shit!
It's
There's
really
a Battle Royale,
dude. It's fucking funny, bro.
I'm telling you, dude. I just got this feeling.
Like you can climb all the buildings and like.
I feel like people are just going to realize the capabilities of it and the immersion of it, which when you're in a game like Arc Raiders, you're very immersed. And I feel like someone's going to find the secret sauce to it.
And Arc Raiders on VR would be nuts.
And they're going to cook. And it's going to be like everyone around us is getting a fucking VR headset to play this shit.
The thing that's going to take it over the top is how accessible it is because of the price.
Yeah.
And like when it gets smaller, like it's already so small now and you don't need a cord. It's getting really nice. So the more it gets like smaller and just like you can just pop it on.
It's going to end up being a pair of Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
And people can just sit on their couch with their sunglasses on.
Yeah, that's true. It's getting better. Like it's getting better processor, better graphics in a smaller form. So that's just going to keep going.
So did I convince you? Next 5 to 10 years, VR game of the year?
I'll give you like 10 years probably.
Okay.
When it's like you said, when you can like throw on a pair of glasses. Which it's getting close to that.
Imagine just putting contacts in and just like sitting there playing a game.
We're going to get there, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Best multiplayer. So this one has Arc Raiders. So you got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
That's actually
a good list.
That's actually the hardest category to pick. Like all 5, I could see any of those games winning. I
too.
wanted to mention Split Fiction earlier, how I actually thought that should be on Game of the Year over like Donkey Kong and Silk Song, to be honest. But,
that's a good list. And Peak is one of those games where it's like that is solely off of streamers finding it and having fun with it.
Yeah.
Like they enjoyed it. It was a good multiplayer experience. So that's one of those things where like streamers had a net positive on a game because if it wasn't for them, Peak would not even be talked about. So it's cool to see them on there, but I don't think they stand a chance against these other 4.
I think Battlefield 6 should win, but I think
Arc Raiders.
If this is this the only category Arc Raiders is in?
I don't think it's the only one it's in.
Because if it's like 1 or 2, they might give it to them because they are not like in a bunch of other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're kind of just throwing them a bone. Like Battlefield 6 will win for something else, I think. They got to be in like audio, best audio and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So they'll probably win for that. I don't think Arc Raiders is in there because they used AI. And I'm pretty sure the industry was just like, nah. They use AI generated voices for the like when you like do your little emotes.
Right.
So I think they kind of denied them to be in audio because it's not voice acting and shit.
Well,
even though all the other audio is fucking amazing, like the atmosphere and the robots,
absolutely.
How everything, like the physics, dude. That game's audio is so good.
It
like
is.
That one little thing, the AI voice. I don't think that's
not worthy to like
disqualify it. They did a lot of good work on the audio. The fucking rain and wind, like, bro.
I'll go over a couple more. Best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang. You brought this one up.
I did.
It has a huge following.
Yeah.
And Valorant.
I'm always giving it to Counter-Strike, bro. I'm sorry.
No Halo.
No Halo.
No Apex.
No. I'm sorry, battle royales are never gonna be there for me. I got to give it to Counter-Strike, dude.
I'm going to give it to Mobile Legends Bang Bang just from the
Stop.
numbers that you told me. That's kind of crazy. You said Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Counter-Strike is the perfect esport.
Yeah.
To me.
I agree.
It's got to be Counter-Strike or League of Legends, like on that
League
one.
of Legends.
Valorant is cool too, but I don't know. Maybe I am super biased. I like Counter-Strike a lot better than Valorant. But yeah, Counter-Strike's just peak, bro. Like, I've been watching it my whole life, and it was huge this year.
Mhm.
It's huge every year, but there was especially good storylines this year.
Yeah, that's Counter-Strike.
I can see League of Legends winning too because Faker and T1 three-peated.
Three-peated, yeah.
That was a big storyline, and League is just massive too. Like that shit was in stadium. Same with Counter-Strike. I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Counter-Strike though.
Okay, I respect that. Content creator of the year. This is another thing that makes me feel really old. Caedrel, Caedrel. Never heard of him.
No.
Kai Cenat. I think he's going to be on there for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Moist Critical. Can't stand him. I also always get him confused with Asmongold because they have that greasy,
Because they're stringy haired
yeah.
white dudes. I don't really know. I see clips of those two, but I've never like watched their streams or I know Moist Critical. I know he has like a big YouTube. He's had a big YouTube for a while. But his name on there is like Penguin or something.
Really?
I believe. Yeah.
I didn't know that. There's a VTuber on here named Sakura Miko. And then the Burnt Peanut. He's on there for Content Creator of the Year. He actually
That'd
just
be crazy.
won. He won VTuber of the Year.
I saw that
last night. He's calling it PTuber of the Year. But it's got the VTuber community kind of triggered.
Pissed.
Because they're like,
because he uses his eyes and
yeah,
mouth.
they're like, he's not a real VTuber because he uses his eyes and his mouth. But then people were like, well, that discredits the VTubers that use like static images that don't have money to pay for like the big models. So like VTuber. So someone had a really good take. Ufi TV said, before the elitist and haters start saying he's not a real VTuber, you're also telling PNG VTubers and other VTubers who don't have the models that they're not real VTubers either. V stands for virtual, not anime. He's virtual, entertaining, and hilarious, and obviously his community showed up for him. You guys sound jealous to me. Regardless if he doesn't consider himself a VTuber, he does fit the category. It's clear whatever he's doing is working.
I mean, I think he's a VTuber.
I think
he's a fucking
VTuber
peanut,
too.
bro.
He's a fucking
like, it's
peanut,
just his
and
eyes
he's
and mouth.
fully immersed into it. Like,
yeah.
He'll literally be like, oh, I have no legs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's fully immersed into it. He is a funny motherfucker.
So what does he do? He wears a green screen mask?
They
with
it's
like
similar,
like a ski mask.
It's similar to the Snapchat filter. I forget. I saw the comment and it listed the program he uses, but it's similar to like the Snapchat filters and everything. But I think it's more consistent, so it doesn't like glitch out when he like moves and shit like that.
But he has to wear a green screen on his head.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people were upset though because he like there's clips of him on stream. And it might be out of context. It might not be because he's just
he's trolling.
He's trolling, but he's very real. Like he says what he fucking feels. And he said something about like, let's piss off the VTubers like and win this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and it's funny. And now they
even though he doesn't consider himself a VTuber.
Yeah. He's like, I should be streamer of the year. And like,
That's
but
funny.
I mean, he's a funny motherfucker. I think it's stupid for people to be upset and be like, he's not a real VTuber. Like this person said, V stands for virtual, not anime. Like
that's true. Yeah,
it
doesn't have to be some anime girl character.
Yeah, like cat ears.
It can literally be a fucking crocodile. Like it doesn't matter.
And I think it's deserved. Peanut is a funny motherfucker, and he is blown the fuck up.
Yeah, he's the only one I have seen.
I mean, I watch Kai's stuff when he does like the Mafia-thons.
I thought we were in VTuber.
No, so this was Content Creator of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
And Kai always does.
I think Kai wins that hands down.
Yeah, I think so.
Me. I mean, as far as content creation, like no one's doing.
He does so much cool shit, and it's fun. And like his Mafia-thons are fun as hell to watch. That's the thing. Like, I don't really consider like Peanut. I wouldn't really consider a content creator because he's just a streamer.
Yeah,
like his
that's
videos
his
are
main
just
thing.
ripped from the streams.
Yeah.
He's not doing like
YouTube like
yeah,
special videos.
Yeah. And he's talked about shit like that too, where he was like, I wasn't really focused on it. Now,
Yeah, if that category was streamer of the year, I'd say
yeah,
he'd be in there.
Yeah. But content creator, it's funny because like it's definitely branching into the IRL stuff.
Yeah,
Like that, Kai is not game related.
right.
He may play a game once in a blue moon, but like that is an IRL streamer as a Game Awards nominee.
Right.
And they had like the streamer awards last night, and it was like so fucking corny. Like
I
guess
streamer
QT
awards.
Cinderella dumped like a bunch of money into like having like an actual event, and it's like all these like uppity fucking streamers
giving themselves awards
that are still socially awkward, like
Yeah.
giving themselves award, trying to make jokes like it's the Oscars and
Yeah.
shit like that. And like there was like an awkward moment where whoever was on the mic made fun of Kai Cenat to him. She said something about like a bad haircut and then also having like the worst university because he did that streamer university thing for his stream. And someone like interrupted her and like took the mic and was like, if you're going to say a joke on the mic, at least make it funny. And it was like so awkward. And it's like these IRL streamers. And then you got Peanut winning. And he's like but the last game of the year or game nominee category that I'll list off here is most anticipated game. You have 5 games on this list. You have 007 First Light. You have Grand Theft Auto 6. You have Marvel's Wolverine. You have Resident Evil Requiem. And you have The Witcher 4. Why they have most anticipated game
is weird.
Is weird. Like, you're looking
these
for
games
they're not even out yet.
They haven't proven anything yet.
We're not even sure that we're going to get GTA 6. Like, that's been most anticipated since 2012.
Yeah. It's got to be GTA 6, though. Like, what?
Dude, there's people that were
game is
getting detention when GTA 5 came out, and now these people are probably playing child support. Like, that has to be the most anticipated game. If
it actually comes out next year, then that's got to be the winner. I mean, Witcher 4 is pretty anticipated, but GTA is a monolith, dude. Like,
it's going to take over when it
comes out. This is like the equivalent of Elder Scrolls 6 coming out. Like, that's the level. I don't think like those 2 games are the most anticipated of the decade to me.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing close.
Elder Scrolls and
Witcher 4 is kind of close, but it's just not on that level.
GTA is like cultural.
Yeah.
Like it is surpassed just like a game. It is like,
and I think Elder Scrolls is too. Cause like, if you just think about everything that comes with when you say the word Skyrim, like it's insane.
But it's gotta be
GTA 6 has to win that.
They've been edging us for so long. That's all about anticipation.
Exactly.
So
that's true.
I just thought it was funny that they had a category on there for shit that hasn't even come out yet. Like, you could have so many things on there that.
And the fact GTA's like release date is next year, it's got to win, man. Because I mean, Witcher 4, but Witcher 3 came out a lot more recently than GTA 5. What was it, like 2016 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
And then GTA 5 came out like 13 or what?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, like right with with PS4 when PS4 came out, I think. Somewhere around there.
I think it was September of 2013.
Okay.
So
dude, people have been waiting on GTA 6 for fucking ever, man. Insane.
We're still waiting. It's not coming out next year.
Like 12 years.
I can almost guarantee it.
Think so?
Dude, I definitely do. Like, it's been in development for so long, and they just postponed or they delayed it to, I think it's your birthday next year. They delayed it to. I don't like with everything that we talked about with like the Rockstar employee situation. I definitely think it's going to get postponed to 2027.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ready. I think they're scrambling. That's just me though. Maybe it's ready. I don't know. But those are the gamer awards, I guess what they're called. I don't fucking know. A lot of categories.
Game awards, I think. Yeah.
December 11th, we'll find out who wins all of these, and we'll review them and shit like that. But
yeah, we'll go over them next episode.
Yeah.
When Donkey Kong wins.
Yeah, Donkey Kong wins and just ruins everything. They just get away with mediocrity for the next 5 years. We might as well talk Arc Raiders, dude. That's all
Back
we're playing.
Arc Raiders.
Back to Arc Raiders.
Right.
We're never leaving.
I have Arc Raiders, I think I have $1 million idea that would make like this game a lot more interesting.
Talk to me. Let me hear
just
it.
one little facet. It's not game changing, but so the weapons, right? You ever like play like 5 raids in a row and you kind of get attached to a weapon? I think
I'm looking at you, Kettle.
yeah, but like a specific one, and then you lose it, and it kind of feels bad.
It hurts.
I think it would add to the lore and like how this goes with the story. You should be able to name your weapons and
Get that bitch back.
but listen, you should be able to name it and it says who named it. Okay, so for example, Rat Slayer will name an anvil. I had an anvil for like 10 raids or something. I name it Rat Slayer and it says who named it and it says how many raids they used it in and got out with. And then if you kill that person and get it and you have that weapon for more raids than that, you get to rename it. So like if I have Rat Slayer for 100 raids and I finally die with it, and then it like rotates and no one's able to rename it because they haven't brought it into more than 100 raids. Till one guy finally does. He wins 101 raids and he gets to rename it. And then he has it. And now it says named by John or whatever. 101 raids. Wouldn't that be dope as fuck?
I really like
to see these weapons like cycle through the world. And it kind of goes with like the story of Arc Raiders because you're in this like post-apocalyptic world where you're scrounging together weapons. Like this is the kind of world where you would name your weapon, like Old Betsy, you know what I'm saying?
Betsy,
yeah. So it kind of like, I think it would be really cool. Because right now the weapons just feel like it's tough, like when you lose them and it's like you were using this one with like blue attachments on it.
That's really
And you're
cool.
like,
You
fuck.
could add it to like the inspect feature. You can read like the raiders that have had it and shit like that.
Yeah, it could even have a history of like the last 5 or something.
And you could win it back eventually. You're like,
yeah, like what if you got it back one time? You're like,
dude,
my fucking,
it's back.
my Rat Slayer.
That's actually
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think they could do little things like
That's
that.
sick idea, dude. They should pay. That is $1 million idea.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, damn, this would actually make it so fun.
It increases the stakes too. Like
yeah,
that's
you were
your
like,
gun.
you really wouldn't want to die if you had you're like, I have this gun like 10 raids in a row and I want to get it to like 20. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it would really give you more pressure. I think that'd be dope.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Hell of an idea, dude.
Thanks, bro.
I mean that. Yeah, they need to explore something like that.
They need to do little stuff like that.
It adds to the immersion. It adds to the like you feel a connection
Mhm.
to your raider
Mhm.
and your stash and your items, and it just builds on that because
Yeah.
it's like you don't want to lose these things, so it does increase the stakes and shit like that. But then you come across other things and you can see where it's been and shit like that. These
Yeah.
items just don't go off into the
It
void.
would make the world feel more alive.
Yeah.
Like actually like the sessions would feel connected because you'd get some guy's gun and it's like some player's name. It's like 17 raids named by this person. You're like,
It'd be
I killed
cool
your
if
ass.
when you put an item up for sale, there was like a trader's market
Mm.
and like you can kind of put items for sale.
That'd be interesting. I talked about that with my brother Judah because Diablo had that.
Mhm.
Diablo 3. It was like you could actually buy stuff with real money, which was like failed. And then it eventually just evolved to like the in-game money.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be good for an extraction because the whole idea of it is kind of like the scarcity of the items, like why you go in and get out. And if you could just go in and get out and get anything and sell it for money and then just buy what you actually need, I think that would kind of
Yeah,
make
I
the
could see
economy weird. But they could probably do it if they made it like stuff just super expensive more if you're looking for a specific thing. But yeah, it'd be hard to balance, I think, with an extraction. But
Yeah.
speaking of the economy, Arc Expedition window is coming up.
Mm.
If you don't know what that is, it's like the project. There's like 6 stages of the expedition, and then you wipe your raider. You lose all your skill points. You lose all your stash. Pretty much everything,
Right.
except for like your cosmetics.
So I had to do a little digging on this because this is my first extraction shooter. So
Yeah.
I've never been a part of a Tarkov wipe or anything like that. And I had to do some digging on this to understand really what's going on.
Yeah,
Because you had brought it up before and you're like, it doesn't seem worth it.
yeah,
So I was like, well, let me see what entices you into doing this.
Mhm.
So what you lose is if you opt for the expedition, you lose all the items in your stash, which gets contributed towards it, and everything tied to your progress gets reset, including your skills tree, your level, your stash, your workshop, your crafting, etc.
your blueprints,
Your
too,
blueprints.
which is insane.
What you earn. So your raider can earn up to 5 skill points based on the total value of your stash and coins at the time of departure. 1 million coins is equivalent to 1 extra skill point.
Yeah.
So up to 5.
Yeah.
Permanent unlocks: the Patchwork Raider outfit, which is just a cosmetic.
Which we haven't seen yet.
Scrappy Janitor cap. Fucking chicken. Expeditions indicator icon. I don't know if that's
I think it's going to be like next to your name, maybe. It'll be a little icon.
Skill points, depending on your stash value, and then plus 12 stash space. Temporary buffs.
12 stash space?
Game changer. Temporary buffs include 10% repair buff, 5% XP. That's a double XP weekend. Like, what is 5% XP? That's jack shit.
It should be 100%. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, well, don't get 100%.
That's double.
That's a lot.
Okay, okay, at least like 25, bro. Like 5.
You want to finish the next fucking expedition in a day.
5 is laughable.
Yeah,
well,
it
has nothing to do with the
literally
expedition.
nothing.
It's just your experience. It's your level.
And it is a temporary buff. I don't know how long.
What does your level even do in Arc Raiders?
Nothing.
Nothing? It maxes at 75.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's weird as well.
Also, the temporary buffs, it doesn't say how long they last.
I think it's until the next expedition leaves. So if you don't do the next one,
with other temporary buffs?
if you don't do the next expedition, it'll be gone.
Huh. Okay.
So you have to keep doing each expedition that probably uphold those little buffs.
You also get 6% more materials from Scrappy.
Oh my God, 6%. You're not going to feel that at all.
The extra stash base and cosmetics are permanent. However, the account buffs will expire if you choose not to depart with the next expedition, which you just said. Buffs will increase in power for your next 3 expeditions. The expedition window is from the 17th of December to the 22nd of December. You have to sign up during the period and everything.
Okay, so
I don't see
that last thing you just said, so maybe they're gonna stack if you do like 3 expeditions in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, like Scrappy, it'll be like 20% or something.
Oh shit.
Or maybe it's like 6% each time. That'd be interesting. That would make the blow of like 5% experience, like whatever. That's nothing. But if they're gonna stack, if you do them like in a row, that'd be cool. The only thing I care about in this expedition is wiping my skill points so I can redo them. Like, and even that, it's not a big deal. Like, that actually kind of sucks because now my Raider's going to be like slow and shitty. But also the cosmetic.
Well,
I think the cosmetic is cool because it's like exclusive and it's like, oh, that guy did that. Like, he's a real OG. Like, if someone picks up this game in like 2 years, they're like, oh, I could never get that skin. Yeah.
I wish it was kind of like Final Fantasy X skill trees where you could like retrace your steps and like get rid of stuff, but you can't do that. But I also don't really see the appeal of like the whole skill thing because a lot of videos that I've seen said that you don't really feel an impact on some of them things until you get like 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
And they were like, even some of them are still very minuscule. Like you don't feel the effects. Like it'll say, oh, you can make less noise while looting. And they were like, we tested it and it's really not a difference. So then there's little shit like that, like the stamina regeneration and shit like that. They were like, it really doesn't matter.
It's probably so small, dude.
Yeah. So
like the rolling stuff, like roll farther. It's probably like 2% farther.
Yeah, it's not
like
you're
even
not
maxed
fucking
out
yeeting across the map, brother. Like,
and I've even noticed it. Like I'm fully spec'd in the mobility tree, and it doesn't really feel different than when I started playing the game.
I don't think I'm gonna do it just because like I haven't had the time to really dump into it. So like I know my stash value isn't really there to get me those permanent skill tree points or whatever it is. But I see a lot of people complaining about it because they're like, well, even if I have all this stuff and I get all these bonuses and shit like that, I'm not really encouraged to do it because I know I'm about to get rolled by people that still have all this shit in their inventory.
And
so they're like,
I think wiping the blueprints is weird. Like why blueprints?
Bitch, I'd learn those.
But yeah, even though you if you didn't wipe those, you would have them when you reset everything else, but you still wouldn't have those materials.
Right.
Like you wouldn't just come in like crafting fucking tempests because you need like pink items and shit.
Right.
You'd have to work your way up with the materials again.
Right.
It's just weird. It's like
the blueprint choice I don't agree with.
It's interesting.
It takes time. It's
like I don't even have half of them, bro.
Neither do I. I have like 8 of them, dude.
Yeah.
I don't have shit for blueprints, and it's all like lore grenades.
Like, I have a lot of good ones like Venator, Tempest.
See, I wanted to get the Venator one,
like Wolfpack. I have a lot of good ones, but I don't have half of them. Like it's crazy that's going to get reset.
Yeah.
Like goddamn, it keeps something that I've been finding.
Can a Goopa get a break?
But yeah, it's definitely not like worth it overall. I think that it needs to be better. It's kind of ass.
I think they'll improve on it. I just know a lot of people right now, they're just like, why would I do that? Because like the PvP element has increased recently, and they're like, I'm going to wipe myself, kind of put myself at a significant disadvantage because there's going to be a lot of people that don't do it, and I'm just going to get rolled by them in PvP for a while. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's give and take. There's pros and cons to it. Like,
it's definitely good overall because listen, if we're comparing a skip from Tarkov, the wipes they weren't voluntary. You just wiped their ass, optional. And you didn't get anything. You didn't get anything. It's just like, bitch, you're wiped. Like all your shit's gone.
It's like the Men in Black.
So this is
red
cool.
Laser, dude.
Yeah, this is cool how it's like optional. So the people that don't have the time and they're like playing a couple hours a week, they don't want to do this. Like they've barely got like 2 blueprints and they're still using fucking Pharaoh 2s.
Me?
Like,
I'm literally running around with
I mean,
scraps, bro.
us to a degree.
Scraps.
But yeah, it's cool how it's optional. And then for the people that are hardcore and play it like no life degens.
Like the streamers and shit.
Yeah, like they have that option. It is cool. And they've kind of kept it even, like the gameplay where it's not going to just completely make a good player like useless. You're still going to do fine.
Right.
Let's be honest. Like the way, like the Stitcher is good. Just fucking equip a Stitcher.
You
like,
saw people bitching about that too, where they're like the pink weapons should not be outclassed, but because like I saw someone saying like gray weapons are viable. Yeah, like you see them a lot with the attachments and shit. Myth had said something.
He said the pink gun should be way better than because otherwise, what's the point to get to a point where you can find and craft these weapons?
Yeah,
where
if you're gonna lose to a
Stitcher. I think they should be better, but not like they shouldn't just wipe your ass. It should be like 10% better, 20% better. Like the damage and stuff. But if you get to jump on somebody with a Stitcher and they have like a Tempest, they shouldn't be able to turn on you. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with that.
The damage should be like a little better. But yeah, I kind of agree with them. I think they should balance that a little bit.
Yeah.
I killed 2 people yesterday with a Stitcher 4 and they both had Venator 4s with blue attachments. And like up close, I was like, I literally just crafted this gun before the game and upgraded it for like metal parts.
Right.
And these guys have all these blue weapons with like these good ass attachments on them. So it's like, that is a little crazy because it was like a fair fight. They were both in my face. And I guess you could say the Stitcher is made for that, but it does feel like the gray guns are a little too just on par with everything else. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. That's just opinion.
It is.
It could go either way.
You know, our comments, they're very opinionated. Like, yeah. I think everyone has their own opinion about this game and the state and what they like, what they don't like. Like, it's funny because someone will be like, you're fucking stupid. PvE is the way to go. And then other people are like, I like the PvP. And it's like,
yeah,
it's obviously a mixed bag. Like, your opinion is not everyone's opinion in this game. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit. Someone on Reddit actually made a good point about this game in general. They were like, they achieved something achieved something I don't think any developer has actually achieved. We haven't realized it yet since we are still nitpicking. They've literally created a game that is fun and accessible to all walks of gamers.
Yeah.
You want to sweat in PvP? Cool, do it. It's fun. Want to goof off? Then goof. Want to roleplay? Have at it. Want a challenging PvE experience? Want an immersive environment? Emotional roller coaster of ups and downs? Celebration and loss? And it's all on the same map together with intuitive matchmaking. They've done something that no one has done. It's a piece of history. Some complained, some celebrated, and some didn't even notice. But I love it.
Yeah,
they did capture lightning in a bottle.
And I talked to Judah about this yesterday. I was like, we were just talking about like, bro, like, when's the last time we got a game just come out complete?
Yeah,
like it's fucking crazy. When Escape from Tarkov came out, it was bare bones ass.
Such piecemeal.
Hundreds of bugs. Like nothing, dude. Mm-hmm. This game came out with like 5 fucking maps, a very fleshed out inventory system, all the guns, like the balance is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like the gun balance, like you said, the fucking immersion, the audio, like everything is crazy good. It's like very impressive. We don't really get multiplayer games this like fleshed out that don't go through like open beta for 3 years. Let's get community feedback so we can fix the game. It's like, no, they just released the game and it was fucking good. And that's why it blew up for a reason. Like,
he did mention Arc Raiders matchmaking. He called it intuitive, and you might have cracked the code.
I might have cracked the code.
Explain to people what this code might be.
Okay, so you know those little surveys you get after the game where it's like, did you enjoy that? And you can pick the 5 faces.
Mm-hmm.
And before, I usually was skipping these, and my games were all like, or I'd usually just put like 5 because like I always just put 5. But my games are all like super PvP heavy. And I actually I was trying to loot for the expedition certain items. So I started using these surveys, and I would go through a match without fighting anyone, and it would say, did you enjoy this game? And I put yes. And then when I would get into PvP fights on those surveys, I'd put no. I'd give it 1 out of 5. And I think it started giving me friendlier surveys because I was saying I enjoyed the games where I wasn't fighting people. So I think you can actually, I don't know if it was coincidence, but I think you might be able to manipulate the matchmaking if you want it to be friendlier. For those games you get in the PvP and you get killed, just put no. But I didn't enjoy it. And then for the ones where you like just looted and got out and maybe even were like talking to people friendly, put 5 out of 5. And that might control the matchmaking, bro. Like I really felt this shit. I started doing it and my games all got super friendly.
Right. It's not a survey like Deadlock where it's like once in a blue moon. Like these surveys are popping up pretty often. So if it did have a pool in the matchmaking, it would make sense.
And didn't you mention one time you picked it and it said the PvP?
Yeah.
In the like
and
survey?
I said I fucking hated it because I was mad. I lost so much shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it could play a fact. The only thing that I would argue is like people could lie on it and just mess with the matchmaking naturally. Like, like if they're like, oh, well,
that's what I'm saying.
I hated this PvP, but I love PvP secretly. So it's like they're getting into friendlier lobbies, but they're bad guys. You know? So, but that
it could just factor in maybe, but
there was a lot of people in our comments that were talking about crossplay, and there's a video I want to show you about this topic because they were saying this is how you can influence the lobbies that you play in if you want PvP or PvE.
All right, hold on. Let me pee real quick.
Yeah. Go take a piss. Yeah. You didn't take your pre-pod pee.
It's fucking driving my business.
He'll edit the video. I'm going to listen to his stream. I'm going to fly like an eagle. So this is about the crossplay
Want to PvP and Arc Raiders? Then you might want to turn this one setting off. Because after a week straight of running tests, Reddit user Monstrous Patrick and his brother have collected data and discovered something quite surprising. Because they tested out playing with crossplay on or off. One of them playing on the PS5 and running into 237 other players. And of those players, 42 wished him luck, 58 lied and shot him in the back, 102 shot on sight, 7 were nice and extracted with him, and 28 faked a team up and attacked him on extract. Whereas the PC only player actually only ran into 172 players, but out of those, 67% of them were actually friendly. Whereas on PS5, 79% were hostile right away. And there seems to be a lot of people agreeing with this online. Let me know your experience down below so we can put some data together ourselves. If you don't want to...
I'll tell you my data. Our comments are fucking saying the opposite of that.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying that they turned the crossplay off and it got worse.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen people say both, but I think I've actually seen more people say if I do console only, it's more friendly because PC players are sweats and they have fucking 200 frames and are.
But I've seen PC. I mean, he's saying that the PC player turned it off and the PC players are more friendly. So if it's going off that data, it confirms what we've always known as console players are pieces of shit.
Yes. And they're poor.
We're jokes, obviously, but.
I'm not joking.
He's not.
PC players are more cultured, bro.
But I mean, I don't think it's a small sample size, and I think it really is more dependent on like your play style. Because who's to say that console guy wasn't trying to initiate certain things?
That's true. Was it the same player that did this?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
The situations in each of these game like lobbies that you get into are so dynamic with what's going on, what people are looking for, you know, how they may act or whatever. But it is interesting to see like. We saw a lot of comments that were saying, oh, I turned it off and my experience got better, or I turned it off and it was fucking worse.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing but PvP.
Yeah.
So it seems like a bit of a mixed bag. And honestly, it's here to stay. Like you're going to have these experiences. You're going to have to figure it the fuck out. Like I know a lot of people might give me shit for saying that, but like,
dude, if you want to play PvE, just play a different game. Like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Go play Destiny, Helldivers 2. Like, plenty of games where you can loot. Like, I get mad too, man, when I die, but it's part of the game.
That's part of the game.
Come on.
And there were some people saying like I was stupid for saying like be creative with your the social interactions.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't think me saying that was stupid. I think your interpretation of it may have been stupid because you might not have a creative bone in your body. But like, there's so many times where like people have gotten downed, and they can still talk their way into getting rezzed. That's what I mean by being creative with the social interactions, or like, instead of saying, "Hey, don't shoot," like talk to them, give them a reason. Like,
I'll help you with the rest of the raid and
cut them a fucking deal, tell them a joke. Like, literally, that's what I mean by being creative. If you can't do that, that's on you. Like, I don't know what to say.
I had a solo game where I fought this guy and killed him. I think we might have both killed each other. I can't remember. Like a nade hit me and this guy got down, but a third guy came. And he finished the other guy, and the other guy wasn't talking at all. But I was like, bro, I'm just looking for cooling fans. Also, I have a Raider hatch key. You can literally follow me, and we can get out with whatever you have. Loot that guy, and he defibbed me, and he followed me to the Raider hatch key down in the lake to the right of Control Tower on Dam, and he got out because it was a safe passage for him. I was like, I have a Raider hatch key in my safe pocket. So like,
you literally
that's a
got out
example of being creative.
The other day we were playing a game and you were alive and you were trying to extract and on Damn Battleground, and like everyone came to that extract for some reason. And like you ended up going down as the extract was closing, and like when your body went down, you got pushed out of the door. So like your body is just sitting there downed on the extract, and more teams are coming, and you're like, hey, I'm down, like, you know, that team just killed me, blah, blah, blah. Like, they actually rezzed you.
Yeah.
And then, like, the second you got rezzed, another team pulls up and you're like, I'll help you. And, like, it became a whole thing. So it's like, that's part of the social element that's still in this game that people, it may not be as friendly as it was, but the social element is still there.
Yeah.
And you can be creative and be funny and shit like that.
Yeah. And if you're just not talking at all and you have these strong opinions, like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not even trying to do, like, not even using the alt chat. Like, you have no opinion on, like, if I just never talked to people and just PvP'd all the time, or never talked to people and just looted and got mad when people killed me, like, I wouldn't be able to say shit about how you should play Arc Raiders. Like, if you're not trying to, like, talk to people and make deals and be creative, like you said, be creative with your interactions, like, you're right. That's what you have to do.
The proximity chat is in the game for a reason. It may not go the way that you want all the time.
Most of the time,
honestly, like, yes, you're going to run into, like, I've pled for my life. Like, I've literally been like, please, bro, I'm just questing, or come on, man, I have so much shit. Like, and it didn't work. Like, they're ruthless. They'll kill you, whatever. And you get mad. That's part of the highs and lows of this game that get people to keep coming back, because you're having this fluctuation of emotions.
Right.
It's not just all sunshines and rainbows. Sometimes it's fucking bombardier up your ass. Like, it happens. It's part of the game. You know, you're gonna not. There's days where I have 5 raids and I'm like, I just lost everything I had. Yeah. But then this morning I hop on and I had 3 of the best raids I've ever had, and I'm like, I fucking love this game.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. Yeah, that's the nature of extractions, really. And
that's why I didn't want to play this shit.
I know.
And now I'm fucking playing it and I can't stop. And it's like, I don't know if I like the game or if I hate it, but I keep playing it, and it's a good game. But
I just like shooting people.
You do. It's fun though. Like, I mean, like, I would get bored if it was just PvE. I really would. Like, I'm not like,
I want to fight the robots and loot and then get out. Like, all right.
Yeah. It doesn't. There's no variance in my experience when I do that. Like, I'm just
it makes the game
fight a fucking robot.
It makes the game tense all the time. Like, you can literally just be searching through a locker and you're trying to, like, peek around to see if there's a guy coming down the hall.
Yeah.
It's like, it wouldn't have that edge at all. It would have no edge.
But I like edge.
It would be a dull 2x4.
No, I don't know. We can go on and on for days about Arc Raiders because it is a very polished game.
Do you think? Okay, so do you think Arc Raiders should be in the Game of the Year nominees?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because it's not just a shooter. Like, there is that.
What do you mean, bro? Everyone's talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Look, I'm a big Donkey Kong fan, but fuck Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Everyone's talking about it.
No, I mean, Arc Raider, it wasn't on the Google searches. Nobody's talking about it apparently, but everybody's talking about Arc Raiders. And I think it has that perfect mix of, like, the PvP and the PvE and the social element and the immersion and the world, and it for a lot of people like myself, it's no, I played an extraction shooter before, but like it's a lot of people's first experience with this game, and I think that can't really be understated on like how cool it is to get new people to your genre.
Yeah.
In a polished game.
This is the first, this is the first extraction that has crossed that barrier to be like popular. Like Hunt Showdown and Escape from Tarkov have their little like cult followings, and they're pretty big, but it didn't blow up in the fucking TikTok world.
Yeah,
you know
and others have failed, like The Cycle.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new people coming to play this game because of the TikToks that they see, the funny moments or the just something new to play. Their friends are talking about it. They come over to this game and it's polished.
Yeah.
It is a complete game that offers a lot of different experiences. And for that reason, even though it's new and it hasn't been out all year, I still think it's worthy of Game of the Year and not just Multiplayer of the Year.
I agree. And this
fuck Donkey Kong Bonanza.
But the last, I mean, this is like Shroud's big thing is like how multiplayer games get like gypped out of Game of the Year. It's true. They do. Like the last one that won was Overwatch, which was fucking
2016.
And that was one of the rare times a multiplayer game was even a nominee. Like that never happens.
Right.
But that game was just such a fucking big game that it was just undeniable. Also, it had a weak year. Like the other games it was fighting against weren't that crazy.
Well, that's what Tim got a lot of shit this past week because someone in his chat had asked him about Rivals or said something. And he was like, don't act like Marvel Rivals didn't carry gaming for at least half of a year.
Yeah.
Like he was like, there was not shit to play and Marvel Rivals came out of nowhere and went viral and carried a lot of people till like July, till good shit came out. And so many people were like, there's plenty of good games, like blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, there's plenty of good games, but not everybody is playing all of these games because they do like multiplayer games. Yeah. Nobody's playing a streamer like Tim is not going to play a solo fucking RPG. Like that's not him. And like, he is right. A game like Marvel Rivals, as big as it was and shit like that, not saying Marvel Rivals should be Game of the Year, but it deserves to be in the conversation for it.
It came out at a really good time too, because like everyone was just tired of the same old shit. There wasn't really any, like, it did kind of carry us till, I don't know, like Battlefield and Arc Raiders. I'm sure there's something else that came out, but yeah, like there wasn't really any other big online gamings like early this year besides Marvel Rivals.
And I don't think just because it's a shooter or just because it's a battle royale, just because it's a battle royale, just because it's an arena shooter, whatever it is, I don't think that warrants putting it in its own category and saying multiplayer game.
Yeah, it's a video game.
It's a fucking video game. A lot of people like it. It's a good video game. It's not just hyped.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very polished game. And I think that's what Arc Raiders is. Do I think it should be Game of the Year? No.
Yeah.
But it needs to be in that category. And for them to just put it to the side and be like, oh, we'll throw you a fucking bone. You can be a multiplayer Game of the Year. It seems like you're drawing a line right there. And I don't think that's okay.
And they do that with like every year with the multiplayer games. It's like, it's okay, you're in that category. Did we go over multiplayer Game of the Year? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals was in there?
No.
Fuck.
That's what I said.
So it was just Arc Raiders and Battlefield?
Arc Raiders, Battlefield.
Split Fiction.
Yeah.
Peak.
Yeah, Peak was in there.
Okay, yeah.
Which maybe Marvel Rivals should have been in
there.
over
I'm
Peak.
sorry. Like, I know Marvel Rivals is a AAA game and Peak is a little indie game and we got to give it credit, but how popular Marvel Rivals was, dude.
Dude, it took over for months.
Peak was
from
nowhere.
like December till maybe June.
Yeah.
Rivals was like here.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. I didn't even think about Marvel Rivals when we were talking about
The only category that I saw was the ongoing
game,
which is a testament to those devs and everything that they're doing and shit like that. They're doing a good job with the game, but yeah, I feel like
that's
Marvel
crazy,
Rivals got
bro.
gypped.
Marvel Rivals is not in multiplayer Game of the Year nominee. That's crazy. Game was fucking huge. Even I was playing it, and I fucking hate superheroes.
Yeah,
so that's
we were
crazy.
grinding it, dude. We were playing ranked like crazy.
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
So, I don't know.
You got anything else?
That's about it. December 11th Game Awards. So we'll go over the winners and shit like that. We'll talk more Arc Raiders and stuff.
Yeah.
Next week, I'm sure. We got the event.
until then, I'll be getting up my millions in Arc Raiders to try to get more
I'll be
permanent skill
trying,
points.
dude. I'm gonna try and build it up. Join the Discord.
Join the fucking
Join
Discord.
the fucking Discord. We made it. It's cool. We'll interact with you guys. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
Also,
on there.
there's a channel in the Discord where you can send us voice messages. Somebody send us a voice message.
Send us a fucking voice message. We want to hear your voices so we can put it to your name.
Yeah. Say anything.
Yeah.
Give us a
literally.
hot take, a gaming take, anything, game of the year, Arc Raiders, whatever,
Yeah. Tell us
anything.
hot takes. Tell us, I don't know, if you're fucking going through something like the one guy in Discord, he mentioned, like, how do you game as you get older? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have a lot of time. Like, send that as a voice message. We'll fucking talk about it.
Yeah, we'll listen to it. Everyone will be
Call
able
us
to hear your
stupid.
beautiful
We don't
voice.
give a shit.
Yeah, say all of our takes are shit.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. See you next week. Peace.